Yeah.
Yo, what's going on,
What's
everybody?
good, guys? How y'all feeling?
Everybody, rock your body. Everybody.
No, thank you.
You don't even know who used to sing that.
I sure do not.
When that Backstreet Boys.
I don't know. I did not listen to the Backstreet Boys.
Back when everybody was lame.
Whatever. If it was something on the radio that catered, that was playing, that I would listen. But I didn't go and like buy any of their music or anything. I didn't have anything against the Backstreet Boys, but
only thing I think I had with back in it was Blackstreet, and it was that little. Remember, you used to get those plastic CD covers that might have like 4 songs they did. They were in the paper.
Is this flea market version?
It's for your mama.
Is this the flea market version?
No, you remember you could get a CD that wasn't in the case. It was in the little booklet form.
Oh yeah.
And it only had so many songs on it.
Right, like the single, and then a remix of that same song. Yeah.
All right, man. Woo. So I was looking. I saw this. No, it was brought to my attention by multiple people. They said, "Look at this." And then shout out to y'all, man, who found us. I didn't even post our C1 Snapper channel, our Facebook channel. I didn't even post it, but they found it on Facebook and they've been messaging you on it, man. Shout out over there. I just happened to look over there. I'm like, oh, it's people over here.
Appreciate you guys. We have we kind of fell off with the Facebook group, but he's managing that. The Facebook group. So he will be definitely putting, videos or, posting to that page.
For sure.
Frequently.
So I saw this came up, man. I thought it was super interesting. It said, what did Malcolm X think about the white liberals and their true motives? Malcolm X.
Let's go.
So let's go.
Let's hear what Malcolm X had to say. Why do I feel like I saw this in our timeline and I saved this to our watch later?
Wrong.
Up next list.
Wrong.
This crooked game of power politics here in America, the Negro, namely the race problem, integration, civil rights issue, are all nothing but tools used by the whites who call themselves liberals against another group of whites who call themselves conservatives, either to get into power or to retain power. Among whites here in America, the political teams are no longer divided into Democrats and Republicans. The whites who are now struggling for control of the American political throne are divided into liberal and conservative camps. The white liberals from both parties cross party lines to work together toward the same goal. And white conservatives from both parties do likewise. The white liberal differs from the white conservative only in one way. The liberal is more deceitful, more hypocritical than the conservative.
Wow.
Both want power, but the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor.
Yo.
Wow, that explains. I know. Okay, go ahead.
By winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains, token progress.
You calling these folks out, ain't you?
Wow, he said straight up. He said this. You're only a pawn. The liberal only use the black people for pawns, and that is so true, and that's exactly what happens today.
That makes let me get my point out before I forget. Chocolate so that explains a lot of the policies and things that they try to put in place, while they still support welfare reform, while they still want to support push it
to the Negroes. They need it.
Still support these, agencies. Now, I'm not saying that they're not relative, but I don't think it should be a lifetime. Get the help that you need, but then let's break away and be responsible and do things for yourself.
Yeah. And that's not what liberals push. They want to be your buddy, so that they only want your buddy because they want your vote. And they get your vote, they can put the agendas and things in place, which you can't do unless you vote us in.
So Social Security, what about Social Security? I think for the time that has been needed, it's been relative. I can't say that. I can't say that. At all. I'm not for just getting rid of it, especially for the elderly.
No. Social Security is relative.
It is.
It is relative because everybody didn't make strong financial choices when they were younger.
Didn't know,
and they need it when you get older.
Did not know how.
So no, that's needed. But these other new agendas that are in place, it makes a lot of sense because it's Democrat side, not conservative. And you got to think there's still liberal conservatives.
Right.
And he said they will work with the liberal Democrats to come together across the county line to work amongst each other.
We're not going to go to
liberal Republicans, not conservatives. So okay. Go ahead.
We don't want to get too deep into that because this is going to tie into our live this evening. So,
okay.
Yeah,
but I thought this was super powerful coming from Malcolm X. Never knew that clip existed, and I'm so intrigued by seeing that. And then it gives you like, wow, that's what he even said it then, and this is so popular to this day. Favoritism to the black because we need your votes because y'all were the ones that didn't want to vote as much. So now let's be your buddy and you come vote and let's get some stupid stuff pushed into office.
I mean, he didn't separate, he only focused on one race, but I still, feel like it's time, things during his time are much different.
Yes.
Than they were.
It was the white man
then.
Yeah.
Now we still know that racism has not been erased and it does exist. We're not negating that. However, we have definitely gotten many milestones ahead than where we were years and years ago, and where people want to continue to hover as if it's the same, and it's not.
He's talking about, like you said, he's talking about how they talked in that time and what was going on in that time. But the whole concept of with the liberals, that don't matter what skin color you are now. That might have been a thing back then, but now that don't matter. They just want the certain votes that can push stupid stuff in through the White House. So that was really dope. That was a dope clip. Never thought about that. I will show somebody that and see what because I feel like so now me and you are in a space of education and choice to where people are going to ask us stuff, and then we have things to send you to back it.
All right.
So
that's right.
All right, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and take a nose dive, but comment down in the section below if you want some more.
Yeah.
You like that? Ooh.
It's okay. I like your creative efforts. Do something different. Why not?
You see that fly? All right. Look at him right there.
Smelling your pork chops in the air fryer.
Anyway, man. I'll see you on the next one, man. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Not that way. You need to get it in the front. In the front. What?